What's up, guys? It's Ian bringing you a replay here on my channel. It's WOT IS3 channel, and I'm going to be doing replay on the IS3 today. It's going to be a pretty good replay here. I wanted to highlight this replay because mainly it shows some great teamwork at the end, which might not always happen in your games for the tanks, but every once in a while I'll run into a good game, a couple good people. So here we go. So I'm speeding this up in the beginning a little bit. So my first thought here was I don't like to go down the A3-2-1 line, just because everybody goes down that line as a heavy. Kind of want to duke it out. I mean, I'm not into that stuff all the time. I mean, hell yeah, I'll go down that line and do it. But right now I'm going down this way towards the KO kind of line area. I'm on a ridge line. Sorry about that. I'm on a ridge line, and so I come up here right now, and wrong thing. And we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna slow it back to normal speed. I see an AMX-12T on the way. Put a little shot into him. Blind shot. We'll see if that did any damage later on. I'm trying to find this into Panzer now. The gun depression, a little lame, so I can't really come over. I gotta come at an angle to do it. So speed up a little bit because I don't really see him for a little bit. Come over the ridge, and I take a hit from probably the end of Panzer. Put a blind shot in his general direction, trying to feel out where he is. We'll see if I hit him later. Trying to get a better angle. Behind the bushes now. T-37 spots him. I've done no damage to anybody. There's also a WZ-131. Put a blind shot into this Indian Panzer. See if I did any damage in a couple seconds. So I'm still behind her. I'm taking hits from somewhere. So I decided I'm going to back off and wait for my guys to let him up. So it looks like I did hit the Indian Panzer for 400 damage. And a great shot right there. I put it right in his gun mantle for about 396 damage. And I'm going to move forward now. I figure I'm going to deal with the Indian Panzer. I can definitely trade shots with him. Come out on top. So here we go. I'm going in for it. Figuring I'm going to help my weaker tanks here and have them take less damage. So I'm pushing up as fast as I can. This is also, by the way, times 2 speed to speed up the video. So I'm kind of lucky break there. One shot kill in the Panzers now. If I come around that corner, he's going to be fried. And then there's an AMX-12T, so I figure, alright, I'll just take him out instead and wait for the Indian Panzer next. Bounce a shot from the 12T. SC-100 buddy takes it out the 12T. Now I figure, going for the Indian Panzer. Loop around this corner, figuring where the hell is he? What it looks like, he's already over there, the T-37. T-37 comes around the corner, blows him apart. Just the gun depression wasn't enough, and the T-37 takes the kill. I did see a WZ-131. I'm looking in that direction. Now I spot him. He does not have his armor angled to me. He realizes I see him, wants a shot at me, angles his armor. It's not good enough though. Put a good shot in for him, and do got quite a big chunk of damage. Now if you realize, look at the map, my team has kind of fallen apart around itself. We're the only 4 people that went down this way, and we're all alive, but the other part of our team in the town is completely faltered. I figure I'm going to push the cap. Hopefully I'll get the cap first to make them leave the town, but it doesn't look like it's going to be that way, so I turn it around, and I announce to my team we should defend the base, because now it's only us alive on this side of the map, and soon enough this cap fix will die, sadly. He put up a good fight. My T-37 spots this T-34-85, put a little good shot into him. I figure, gotta go defend the base now. My team doesn't really realize what we gotta do. So, I speed it up a little bit. I do announce to my team, defend the base. We gotta defend the base, no other way to win. I got a couple of my guys to turn around. T-37, if you notice, he's at J3, or H3. He hasn't turned around yet, but he will eventually. So we're heading back to defend the base now. My thought process was, at this moment, I was going to try to go back to the base and kind of get there, beat them to our cap, and try to make them play by my rules, my engagement. I tell now I'm going to spot for my tank destroyers, so that way I could spot for them and they can, cover me back, and we can make sure the cap is keep the cap clean. But they're already in the cap, so I figure gotta rush the cap now. So the Digger Max is going to say affirmative, and he's going to go along with my plan. So I'm going to go try to spot the guy in the cap and reset the cap. And if I can't do it, hopefully my Digger Max will. But out of nowhere, the WZ-111 comes out almost at full health. So I figure I gotta do some damage to him. I come out, I do a great shot into him. He bounces off my turret. Then I spot the guy in the cap circle. I figure, alright, I gotta make sure this guy can't recap. Or can't keep capping, he's capping quick. So I reload my shot. I take one from the WZ-111. I knock out that WZ-131. And I figure, alright, I gotta deal with these guys now. I gotta do at least one more hit to him so I can keep my teammates alive. Take a hit from the 110. Put a great shot in the side. And I'm gonna angle my armor now at the 110. I figure my two guys gotta finish him off. He's at low health. I angle my armor pretty good. And I absorb a shot from the 110. I'm going to go shrink the engagement now by going closer to those buildings, and this is where the teamwork really starts to come into play. You know, we got to close this game out. If we don't get this 110, then there's no way we can win this game. So teamwork really started before, when everyone decided they're going to come back and defend the cap. But I get a message Forrest, I'll distract him. So, alright, I'll figure I'm going to wait for him to come around. I'm just going to be a little antsy. I'm figuring I'm going to wait for him, hopefully distract him. I'll get the engagement, I'll do a big chunk of damage, and my T-37 can finish him off, or maybe he'll put the first shot in. Either way, he comes around a little bit to the left, going around the left side of this house he's behind. He takes the 110 by surprise. He turns his armor, perfect flush shot for me, do a good chunk of damage, and he'll finish him off. So now, get a message from the T-37. Great job. Good job from me. Nice from him. Now we have a really smooth chance of finishing this off now. T-3485 can do some damage to me, but he's got to have a good angle, and the AT-8 can definitely do some damage to me. Not really sure where the other Tier 6 is on their team, but I figure if the AT-8's in the back of this town, I can control the engagement by facing him only frontwards. So I figure, alright, I might get rid of this T-3485. T-37 says, be careful for me, knowing the AT-8's out there. Good angle, shoot a shot at the AT-8. Could not penetrate his armor. I back off. He does destroy my optics. I use my repair kit so I can keep spotting the AT-8. So everything's repaired. I'm going to go try to engage T-3485. T-37, sorry. He is trucking ahead. So I'm going to try to ridgeline, but everyone knows from before, and as always, deep depression. It's just not very good, the gun depression. So I try to ridgeline it, can't do it. I come over on top. I figure the AT-8's coming over. I'm going to go to the left of the house and try to hit him. Put a good shot into the lower part of his armor. AELC AMX gives us some good support. I take a little bit of damage from the 85, and I angle my armor for the AT-8. I figure, hit the cupola, weak spot. Hit him right in the cupola. 370 damage. He's low health. T-37 finishes him off. I was going for the ram kill there, for the ram kill objective, or mission, for the new missions. But that was a great show of teamwork and good sportsmanship on our team, working together and finishing off the game. I do believe that this Tier 6 kills himself, get the best comeback ever. We were down by I think 3 tanks, and most of them were higher tiers than us, but it was a great game, and I really like to show it because it highlights great teamwork. So this is probably going to be my first replay I put up on my channel. Hope you guys like it and come back for more, possibly some tank reviews and some more great gameplays. I'll catch you next time on my channel. Thank you. Good night.